Hey, what's up guys, it's UniqueRiggers, and it's been a nice squad builder for you guys hopefully. So my last squad builder, someone left a comment saying Messi, Aguero and Ben Arfa, and he got about 40 plus thumbs up. So that's why I decided to make this squad builder, and I'm going to start with my goalkeeper just here, who is Mandanda. So he is a great goalkeeper, he cost me 72,500, and also you may notice that he's only played 2 games for me, and the reason for that is I played 2 games online with this squad and 8 games against some of you guys. So at the end of the video, I've also let the people I played against say what they thought of my team and how they played and stuff like that, just so you can see other people's opinions on this team. But for Mandanda in general, he was a great goalkeeper. He only had 2 games where he looks a bit dodgy, but other than them games, he was just fantastic. So going on to my defence now. So I'm going to start with my left back for my defence just here. So he cost me 26,000 coins, and he did a pretty good job for this team, but in a few games he did sort of disappear a little bit, but he did a good job overall. For my 2 centre-backs, I've got Sakho and Kaboul. Great partnership between these two. They won a ton of headers and they got a ton of nice tackles in. And Sakho, he cost me 1,900 and Kaboul cost me 5,700. So for these two as a partnership, they were absolutely amazing. At right back, one of my favourite players in the team, Konko. For 20,000 coins, he is a bargain. He's got a great shot on him, he's got good pace, and all of his stats are pretty good actually. And he is a great right back. If you've never tried him before, I definitely recommend picking him up, because for 20,000 coins with them stats, he is absolutely insane. So going on to the midfield now. Starting off with my centre defensive mid for my midfielders just here. So he cost me 40,000 coins, was quite a lot for a 79 rated player, but it was definitely worth it as he prevented so many attacks. Also his stats are pretty good for a 79 rated player. Going on to my left mid and right mid now, who are Lavezzi and Ben Arfa. So for Lavezzi, he cost me 14,750 and Ben Arfa cost me 6,900. So between them, they set up a lot of goals and also they scored a few goals each, and they are pretty good players. For Tevez just here, I wasn't really sure what to expect when I first got him, as he is playing in centre attacking mid and he's usually a striker, but he played pretty good in this position, as he scored 5 goals for me, he set up a lot of goals as well, and he was a great player. So for the 4 midfielders, there is actually nothing I can complain about for these 4, as they all played good in this team. So going on to the attack now. Going on to my attack right now, start off with Aguero just here. So for Aguero, he's got some pretty good stats. He cost me 82k. In the tournament games, he didn't actually score any goals, but against you guys, he did manage to score 6 goals. Going over to Messi right now, and he was just absolutely amazing. He managed to score 25 goals over the 10 games, and he was the best, well, he is the best striker that I've used on this game so far. But for just under 3.3 million, you got to expect that, and he was a great player. So going on to some gameplay now. For this team in general, I've enjoyed using them because the attack was good, same for the midfield and defence. The only bad thing about this team was the defence did like to wander forward every now and then, and that left a few gaps at the back where people could get in and score. But other than that, this team was just absolutely amazing to play with, and probably my favourite team I've actually used so far in FIFA 13. So Messi, he was my favourite player in the team, 25 goals in 10 games. That record was just absolutely amazing. His finishing as well, it was just like, wow. I've used the 94 version. He didn't really play that good for me. But the 98 version, he is just an absolute beast. That free kick there, I'm not sure why the guy actually moved his wall to the side, but it was still a nice goal. So I'm going to show you some messages now that I got from my opponents, and it will basically say what they thought of the team. For the first guy to message me, he said my team was class. He's also mentioned that my centre defensive mid was like Yaya Toure. The only bad thing he has actually said that is he didn't see my left back that much, but other than that, he has complimented a few of the players. For the second guy, he said my team played smoothly and defended well. He said Aguero was my best player, and he's also said Sakho and Kaboul played good. For the next 2 guys, they've actually both criticised my defence, and that's because they managed to counter-attack against me and score when my defence was forward, so I think that's why they did like criticise the defence anyway. But the first guy said Messi was my best player, and this guy said Messi and Aguero were my best players. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you have, please leave a like.